Hello gamers, ninjas have always been popular protagonists in video games. Sneaking by means of the shadows, lithely climbing and dashing your solution to an unsuspecting goal, clashing swords with a rival in a climactic battle, methodically planning your subsequent transfer to catch the enemy unaware. There are a variety of the reason why ninja games are so interesting. Here are some of my personal favorites. I hope if you are any interested in these games, you might find it useful and are able to choose the right game for you. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Number 10. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance takes the renowned Metal Gear franchise into exciting new territory with an all-new action experience. The game seamlessly melds pure action and epic storytelling that surrounds Raiden, a child soldier transformed into a half-human, half-cyborg ninja who uses his high-frequency katana blade to cut through anything that stands in his vengeful path. Challenging, rewarding, and fun. It's an incredibly good game, the boss battles are epic, the music makes you feel awesome, and the main character is badass. A must-play for fans of hack and slash. Its story still relevant today. Number 9. Nioh. Nioh was in development for a long time. We were waiting for it for over a decade, but when it finally launched, it's fair to say that it was well worth the wait. Nioh has gameplay reminiscent of FromSoftware games. Meaning a tough challenge, rewarding gameplay and creative enemies. Slash through your enemies as you work towards the gratification of taking another one down. Combining Japanese folklore and its inherently captivating setting with fast, tough, and exciting combat, as well as Soulsborne-like mechanics and design philosophies, Nioh turned out to be an absolutely mind-blowing game. Number 8. Shadow Warrior 2. Shadow Warrior 2 is an exciting and fun looter-shooter ninja-style game that rewards upgrading and experimentation with weapons and gear to achieve monstrous damage and obliterate foes with a vast variety of weapons. From swords to miniguns to pistols to LMGs to rocket launchers to shotguns to even chainsaws. This game has an immensely fun combat system that interprets Parker with intensely violent yet fluent fighting mechanics. There is a story but is pretty plain, but if you dig around you can find out what happened in the previous game. This game isn't very difficult, so I would recommend starting on I Have No Fear or even Who Wants Wang. This game has a pretty average story length, 7 hours, but with side quests and DLC, you can squeeze about 20 to 25 hours in your first play though. Another amazing thing about Shadow Warrior 2 is the entire game is co-op for up to 4 players and the difficulty increases per player, very similar to Borderlands. Number 7. Aragami. Aragami is a stealth sim inspired by classic ninja series Tenchu. It tasks players with quietly navigating a handful of open-ended levels. Taking out enemies using a wide variety of moves and weapons without being detected is the name of the game here. You can silently hurl kunai, set magical traps, and teleport around the environment using supernatural powers. Using this toolkit to its fullest potential makes for an extremely satisfying stealth experience. Aragami is one of very few ninja games you can play with a friend or stranger thanks to its multiplayer co-op modes. Number 6. N++. Honestly, the most complete platformer package ever to exist, with well-thought-out progression for an individual that will see them continue to improve at the game after hundreds of hours. There is always more to do, new challenges to stretch your skills or sanity, and new handcrafted levels to explore and complete. The level design of N++ is also top-notch. The game slowly ramps up the difficulty over time until you're wall jumping and dancing to avoid traps with ease. For any devious dungeon masters out there, N++ also includes a level editor, so you can create near-impossible gauntlets. It might not boast the Edo aesthetic of other ninja games on this list, but N++ is one of the best indie games of all time. Number 5. Mark of the Ninja Remastered. In Mark of the Ninja, you'll know what it is to truly be a ninja. You must be silent, agile and clever to outwit your opponents in a world of gorgeous scenery and flowing animation. Marked with cursed tattoos giving you heightened senses, every situation presents you with options. Will you be an unknown invisible ghost or a brutal, silent assassin? Upgrade new tools and techniques that suit your playstyle and complete optional objectives to unlock entirely new ways to approach the game. Finish the main story to unlock a new Game Plus mode with even more options and challenges. The fun never ends. Number 4. Warframe. Many years into the future, the world will look nothing like it does today. Humanity is a breed of robotic clones at war with a variety of different tech-based races. At the heart of the Great War are the Tenno, ancient warriors recently awoken from a century-long cryosleep to find themselves locked in conflict. Players take control of the acrobatic Tenno, donning their biomechanical war frames. For a free-to-play game, Warframe offers a lot of content. Much of it may be tucked behind premium and rare currencies, but it is possible to grind through each mission to upgrade your Tenno's Warframe. Every Warframe has its own series of mods, each one sure to make laying waste to hordes of enemies a ton of fun. The word ninja may not be used, but it's hard to deny that's totally the type of game you're playing. Number 3. Katana Zero. Katana Zero is a stylish neo-noir action platformer featuring breakneck action and instant death combat. Slash, dash, and manipulate time to unravel your past in a beautifully brutal acrobatic display. Overcome your opposition however the situation requires. Deflect gunfire back at foes, dodge oncoming attacks, and manipulate enemies and environments with traps and explosives. Leave no survivors. Each level is uniquely designed for countless methods of completion. Defeat foes creatively, using spontaneous approaches to eliminate your enemy as you see fit, and an enigmatic story told through cinematic sequences woven into the gameplay, twisting and folding to an unexpected conclusion. Everyone should play this masterpiece. Number 2. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. From the makers of Dark Souls, expect nothing less than a brutal and fair challenge. In Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, you are the one-armed wolf, a disgraced and disfigured warrior rescued from the brink of death. Bound to protect a young lord who is the descendant of an ancient bloodline, you become the target of many vicious enemies, including the dangerous Ashina clan. When the young lord is captured, nothing will stop you on a perilous quest to regain your honor, not even death itself. You explore the late 1500s Sengoku Japan, a brutal period of constant life and death conflict, as you come face to face with larger-than-life foes in a dark and twisted world. Unleash an arsenal of deadly prosthetic tools and powerful ninja abilities while you blend stealth, vertical traversal, and visceral head-to-head combat in a bloody confrontation. Number 1. Ghostrunner. Ghostrunner casts you as a wall-running, katana-swinging cyberpunk ninja in an admittedly by-the-numbers dystopia. Despite the familiar setting, its supremely slick parkour mechanics, copious amounts of gore, and thumping techno score will easily win you over and have you feeling like a badass in no time. It's by no means an easy game, with its varied roster of enemies and creative bosses capable of offing you in a single hit, but you'll be thrust back into the action so quickly after death that you'll happily return time and again until you nail it. There's also plenty of scope here for unbelievable speedruns. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.